Welcome to a video I have called The Greatest Game You've Never Heard of, or The Best Game You've Never Played, something like that. And as you can see here, that game is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. An amazing third-person shooter, an amazingly fun, almost party game, and a game that's so nostalgic to me, it makes you remember that 2016 was 8 years ago. You're welcome! Now, we're going to be going through all of Garden Warfare 2, at least most of it, from the gameplay, to the characters, to the storyline, to a bunch of other things as well, to really get you well immersed into this experience. I know many of you coming to this video will be Garden Warfare 2 fans, fiending for some modern Garden Warfare 2 content, and if you would like me to provide, I may, and I shall. Now, starting us off, this game is based off of the classic mobile game slash tower defense game Plants vs. Zombies made by PopCap. Now, this game itself was made by EA, and I know that has a bit of a bad reputation to it, but compared to most other games EA has touched, Garden Warfare 2 is actually really good. Now, Garden Warfare 2 itself is, of course, a sequel to Garden Warfare, which was the original experiment of placing the Plants vs. Zombies characters in a shooter setting, and it was done amazingly. This game has more variants, more characters, 3 on each team to be exact, plus 2 bonus characters, alongside a whole bunch of extra content, including a hub world, and much, much more. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay, so right here I got all of these coins very legitimately, and I definitely didn't use an exploit you can look up online. I would never do that. Never. So allow me to quickly go over the characters. We have the Citron, your classic tank, but has a more fast-moving option. You have your Rose, a bit of a kind of passive support character with a homing-based main attack. Colonel Corn, your classic fighter kind of AR-wielding playstyle. You have the pea shooter, an annoying splash damage character. You have the Chomper, a very gimmicky, annoying, but not very good close range character. You have the Sunflower, your healer, with a very good main attack, your primary. And then you have the Cactus, the sniper. Additionally, you also have the Torchwood, but that is a bonus character. Then we have the Imp, who is small and has fast-firing attack, but can summon down a powerful mech for a small amount of time. We have Super Brains, a close-range fighter. We have Captain Deadbeard, who has a good shotgun and long-range sniper rifle. We have the Foot Soldier, basically the Colonel Corn of the zombies. We have the Engineer, another splash damage character, who's also kind of supporty, sort of. We have the Scientist, who is the healer of the zombies with a kind of shotgun primary. And then we have the All-Star with a minigun and the tank of the zombies, along with the Hover Goat, who is a bonus character for them. Alright, and then we have the pack system, which basically by collecting coins in-game, you can buy packs, and through these you can get characters, you can get additional abilities, and you can get cosmetics. You can of course buy coins as well, but this was a little microtransactions becoming a main thing, so instead you can kind of just gain them as you go. It's easier to get them through multiplayer, but it's also kind of not that hard to get them through single player against crazy AI bots, because you get coins pretty easily that way. And basically, this is integral if you want to get variants, which are big variations on character playstyle. And in my opinion, it's one of my favorite parts of the game, because you can always be striving to get that next character, like, oh, mama, oh, yes. Okay, now we'll be talking about the game-by-game gameplay of this game. I said game a lot there, don't worry about it. The primary game modes of this game are Team Vanquish, Vanquish Confirmed, Turf Takeover, Suburbanation, Gnome Bomb, and I believe those are the main ones. This is Vanquish Confirmed. It's very similar to Team Vanquish. Team Vanquish, first to 50 kills wins. Vanquish Confirmed is first to 50 kills wins, but in order to collect an actual tally on the bar up top, you have to collect orbs that the enemies drop. Then for Suburbanation, there is 3 capture the flag-esque points. When you are on the point for enough time, you will capture that point, and then whoever's able to get to the 100% on the Suburbanation bar first wins. Then you have Gnome Bomb, which is kind of, again, a capture the flag thing, but with bombs, where there are 3 set points on the plants and zombies tied, and the one who has the most standing points left wins, and if they are all gone, the one who destroys all the other ones wins. So if the zombies destroy all of the plants' points, then the zombies win, and vice versa. Then you have Turf Takeover, which is the best for getting coins, which is a kind of capture the point sort of thing again, where one side is the takeovers, and the other side is the turf. In other words, so you have the zombies attacking or the plants attacking, and if you are the defending, you have to defend points, and there's a set amount of points, and if you lose all of the points, then you lose, and if you take all of the points, then you win if you're on the other side. The overall gameplay of this can be a little weird to some people because it's not like a traditional shooter. It's pretty forgiving with things like health. Glitches are kind of common as well. Each character's primary is very unique, and you can get very good with them. The Rose's primary, as I mentioned previously, is a bit of a homing kind of gradual attack, and there are very many varying primaries and playstyles you can utilize, and depending on the variant you use, you can get completely different playstyles out of the same character. For example, the Frost Rose, my personal favorite Rose, who I do not have unlocked on this account, is not a homing character like the other Roses, similar to Fire Rose. Both her and Fire are not actually homing characters, but in my opinion, the Frost Rose is very good because she can freeze zombies in place and slow them down with her ice abilities, which makes her, in my opinion, the best Rose, but that's a pretty controversial take. Continuing on from that, we have the story mode, although calling it a story mode might be a little too nice, because it's less of a story mode and more of just a set of quests you do on each side to unlock Infinity Time. Now, what is Infinity Time? Well, Infinity Time is a bit of a challenge mode where you play as these mechs, a cat mech if you're on the zombies, and a Triceratops mech if you're on the plants, and you have to fight these gnomes. It's a whole thing, but basically, in doing that, you can unlock these things called Infinity Chests, and by doing so, you can unlock special legendary variants called the Party Characters. Now, additionally, there is another more true story mode, I suppose, called the Trials of Gnomes. Now, to get these, traditionally, you would have to go through the community portal in the middle of the map and play online games to get a currency called Rainbow Stars in order to unlock the keys to the Trials of Gnomes traditionally. However, most people, especially because this game's dead, nowadays just buy the packs. Going through the Trials of Gnomes allows you to get the 2 secret characters, being the Hover Goat for the zombies and the Torchwood for the plants. The Trials of Gnomes are pretty difficult little, challenges you have to do. There's the Trial of Shooty Shooty, where you have to shoot targets pretty fast. There's the Trial of Recollection, where you have to remember something and hop across it. Remembering it, there's the Trial of Hot Doom, which is basically a pseudo-parkour sort of thing, where there is hot plates you have to survive on. And there is also the trial, the final trial, I forget what it's called, which is the actual parkour trial, which is honestly one of the easier ones. And after completing all of those and fighting the individual bosses for those trials, you then can challenge the final boss, which is the Rainbow Gnome, and you will be able to unlock access to the 2 special character chests, to then, by getting more Rainbow Stars, unlock Torchwood and Hovergoat, or you can do the thing everyone does and just buy the characters. Now, I know this video wasn't the greatest, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. Yeah, I had some fun making it. It's definitely not as good as I wanted it to be, but, you know, baby steps and all that. Life's been pretty rough, so it's fun to just kind of focus on making this and just enjoy working on a creative project, just talking about my favorite game. Hope this prompts someone to get back into Garden Warfare. Hope, maybe I can start doing some more modern Garden Warfare content. Something like that. Yeah, so, hope we can prosper. Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, night, evening, and if you haven't, hope your time gets better soon. Expect more kind of just odd one-off videos like this one. I want to do more kind of comedic stuff as well, but, you know, can only do so much. So, have a good day. Bye.